I do.
Welcome everybody, this is Dr. G and this is That Friday. Growing up, I was not a school person, not gonna lie. I was in trouble, making jokes. No, go to the hallway. No, you go to the hallway. Don't judge me, I'm just saying. I was that guy in class, making everybody laugh, so forth. School was not me. An older person came in my life one day and he was like, hey, after I got out of high school, finally, by the hair of my chinny chin chin, I didn't have any hair then. Older person came to me and was like, hey man, you should go to college. I'm like, nah, college isn't for me, so forth. And he told me something. He said, look, man, just try it out. I was like, look, bro, I'm working. I got, job and so forth. I'm always busy. And he's like, nah, man, just go to college. And he was like, and he told me something. He said, look, just try, take like one class. And then, before you know it, you'll be taking 2 classes. And I was like, bro, college is forever, man. You serious, especially working, it's gonna take mad years and so forth. He was like, look, just take a few classes and before you know it, you'll get to the end of it. Now, I did. I tried it, liked it, actually did good. Now, I have been going to school. I'm not even playing. I was thinking about this today. I've been going to school for like 15 years straight, taking small classes, part-time and so forth through the years. And before you know it, now basically 3 masters, just finished my doctorate and so forth. So those small things add up. So back to the story. Well, with Solomon. Solomon has an amazing opportunity to literally ask God whatever that he wants. And he comes to God and he's like, and God comes to him, he's like, what do you want, Solomon? He says, I want wisdom. So whenever Solomon starts off, he's very wise. He makes the right decisions. People come from all around and so forth. But little small things start happening if you pay attention to the story. First, he starts charging his people a lot of money for the stuff that, that he's building for the upkeep and so forth. Then, like, everybody that's coming around, because you find out that, like, all these people, like, oh my gosh, he's smart and so forth. All these people come around, they start to charge them too. Then he starts noticing something. He gets married quite a few times, 700, and that was 700 and 300 concubines. Dude was mad busy, just saying. It's in the Bible. But these women that he was married to, they had pagan, other than God, gods, lowercase g. So they brought those gods. And before you know it, everything that was praising God, our God, all these little temples and so forth that are for our God, they start going away and all these other gods start showing up. So these small things add up, and what they add up to is basically the fall of the kingdom. The kingdom that his father worked so hard for, the kingdom of God, if you will, falls apart. Now, you know the end of the story. God brings about the kingdom and so forth. So what is it that I'm getting across? Is the small things add up. And before you know it, you at where you at. So what are some of those small things? More specifically, what are those small sins that we create and so forth, that we do? How are those small things affecting your life right now? Again, I'm going to keep pointing this back to it. I can't front. This is what it's all about. It's about the beauty of the sacraments, the beauty of the church, and that's where it is that we should go with this, with those small things. So today, this is what I want you to do. I want you to evaluate your life. I want you to evaluate some of the small things. Some of those small things, that may not be nothing big or whatever, but those small things. Whether it be gossip, whether they be, telling people they're number one when you're driving. I'm just saying. Some of you, I'm just saying. I'm using hypothetical, if you will. So what are some of these small things that add up, and how is it that you're letting these things affect you? Because there's this image about this waterway that's coming and it's hitting this wall. And at first it's a small crack, but by the end of it, there's a big hole. And all of a sudden you realize that all this river is going through this hole. That's how small sins are. That's kind of what's happening with Solomon. So think about that today. Think about those small things that are leading to your spiritual stopping, the end of your spiritual growth. You guys have a blessed day.